Yo, what's up? This the Edge checking in, Create Life Podcast. You know, we base this thing off them five pillars: mindset, self mastery, community networking, financial freedom, and lifestyle leisure. But today I got my boy Trick Daddy Dollars, Maurice,
Yeah.
aka Trick Daddy. Where Trick Daddy come from? How you get the name Trick Daddy?
Um, Growing up, it was a lot. It was two, three dudes that we called Trick Daddy. That was OGs to us. But me and my little young partners, all us called ourselves Trick Daddy, and the end of Trick Daddy was our first initial.
So you're Trick
So
Daddy M.
I tell you, I turned mine into Trick Daddy Dollars because they never called me. They either called me Head, or they called me Dirt growing up. So with that being said, the Head of Dirt, what I did was I just took my experiences growing up and turned my name to Trick Daddy Dollars because I was motivated by drug dealers. Those were my first role model was drug dealers, and drug dealers wasn't bad dudes in the late 70s, early 80s. Drug dealers was the dudes that really held the hood down and
Right.
kept the community. They was the ones that we could go to and get a couple of dollars if we were short on school clothes, a bus fare, lunch money, but we wanted to do something. So that's what the drug dealers was back then. And I tell you my name is Trick Daddy Dollars. And I told everybody, well, why your name Trick Daddy Dollars? I always lie. I be like, my mama tricked with my daddy for a couple of dollars. But that was a lie. That was a joke that people already know. But Trick Daddy is something that me and my friends be mimicked ourselves behind those street hustlers, ghetto superstars, and drug dealers.
So nowadays we're in a different era right now. Now who like right now is totally different. Who leading the youth right now?
Youth, the
The
youth
youth
is
leading
leading the youth, and it's
yeah.
all being orchestrated by the internet.
Yeah, the
There
internet.
was different eras, different areas. Like when you grew up in Montclair, it was different growing up in Liberty City. When you started coming down here, you was like, oh, these dudes is wild. They different.
Yeah.
Y'all fought. Y'all had drug dealers. Y'all had robbers. There was murders in Montclair, but not on the level it was in Liberty City.
Right.
Not at the level it was in Goulds and P. Ryan. Not like how it was in Opelika or Overtown.
Yeah.
But now the internet got everybody got an op, which they got from the game, the video game, Call of Duty.
The Call of Duty game.
Yeah,
You say you got my
everybody
op.
got a switch, something they order over the internet that can make a gun with a 30-round drum empty out in less than 5 seconds.
So who you blame for the switches being out here like that?
I blame the government.
Yeah, you think it's like part of the whole overall plan?
First of all, Ed, just think about this. We supposedly in the greatest country in the world. We're in a country that was Indian country in the beginning. We're in a country that everybody that's from here wasn't their forefathers, their ancestors didn't originate here. We got Europeans, we got Africans, which they remind everybody, Africa is not a damn country. That's a double continent. You have North and South.
Trick Daddy giving them a little
Look,
geography lesson.
everybody like, I'm not from this country. I'm from Africa. Okay, well, Africa ain't a goddamn country. So what country in Africa are you from? I'm from this country. Our generation is from this country, but our people are not from here.
Right.
We supposed to be the land of the free. We supposed to be uh, patriots. We supposed to be democratic. We supposed to be evolutionaries. We supposed to control and police the rest of the world. We have it set up where there's doctors, lawyers, nurses. Everybody got a different pay grade, but then we're backwards in some sense. How your elementary school teacher, your middle school teacher, your high school teacher don't make as much as the college professors that you attended college with at UM. How
Right.
come those teachers don't matter when you had to go through those teachers to get to where you at? And I think it's harder dealing with kids. And then how come the teachers don't even make 50,000 a year? What kind of country are we?
Right.
Then you add that to the fact we had different traditions. Everybody know that religion separated race. They want to control whether or not a woman can have an abortion, whether or not she was raped, whether or not her daddy molested her, her uncle or her brother had sex with her, she's pregnant. Then it's the fact where a convicted felon for a drug charge or a murder charge can get on the stand and testify against another person to get their time cut. And it works. And they convict this person of hearsay. They had ghost guns, ghost drugs, ghost stories, all hearsay, and they convict him and send him to 20, 30 years in the federal prison.
So Trick Daddy, why don't you get into politics?
I'm thinking about it. And the reason why I was thinking about it, because when I sit down and I see that they got lobbyists and they got rich millionaires and billionaires that's fighting for the rights for people to buy guns with 100 and 150 round drums with bullets that pierce through concrete, steel, and armor. Why do we need these in this great country that we live in? What happens when the guns become in the wrong hand, the guns become in the wrong communities and environment? And everybody used to say when we was little, oh, they put the guns in the neighborhood. I was like, man, y'all crazy. I don't know how to think now that I got older. I don't know where the hell the guns come from. Everybody got the guns. Everybody got the switches. Why you need a gun this big with a bullet this big and you need so many rounds? Who are you going to war with?
Yeah, we gotta get Trick Daddy into politics, man, because Trick Daddy, he on to something, man.
I want to move back. I want to buy a house in Miami-Dade County because I really want. You know, I live in Miramar. Though I rep Miami-Dade, I hang out in Miami-Dade. My whole family's there. I bleed, eat shit, and speak Miami-Dade, speak the crib. You have to live in the city if you want to run for politics. So when y'all see me buy a property or a house in Miami and y'all see me renovating that bitch, give me a guest bedroom and building me a pool. That's what I ain't got. A pool.
What you run for? If you go into politics, what you gonna run for?
I'll start around commissioner, work my way up to vice mayor, then mayor. Then I want to be the city manager. I want to run.
Some work though. You're gonna have to be doing that every day.
I do that anyway, EJ.
Yeah.
I do that. I don't get credit for that. You see me with my last DUI, they found a little bit of coke in a dollar bill. First of all, if I knew that coke was in that dollar bill, they would have never found that. That coke would have been gone. Let's make that very clear. Then you pulled me over. You didn't pull me over. I pulled over on the side of the road and I went to sleep. You asked me to roll down the window and the range got the push start, so I got to put my foot on the brakes, touch the push start button for the window to go down. Now you give me a DUI. Now you entrapping me. Right? I was asleep in my car because I realized I couldn't make it. They put me on the news. But I've been doing trick to other kids, back to school, toy drive this is my 22nd year.
Yeah.
I've never been on the news for that.
Yeah, Trick Daddy Dollar always trick love the kids. You had all this coming out, man. Every event, every year, Trick Daddy always doing stuff for the community. And you said they never put you on the news for that?
They don't want to hit. They don't want that trick.
They don't want the Trick Daddy Dollar. Why you don't want that trick?
I don't know. They, like Scarface said, you want to point the finger at the bad guy. They looking for a bad guy. They want somebody to point the finger. They want to throw rocks and hide their hands, move the goalpost. While they doing their shit, they blame me for the shit I'm doing, and they get away with their shit, and it's cool with everybody.
Yeah. We got my man Trick Daddy Dollar right here. So let's go back to the beginning. We go from Maurice Young to Trick Daddy. What made you get into rapping?
15th birthday, I got caught with 3 keys of cocaine, sent to prison.
That's a lot.
I got out of prison March 17, 92, violated probation that same day. That same day I had a warrant for my arrest. Went on a run a couple years. My rest in peace, my brother Hollywood convinced me to go ahead. You don't got a lot of time. You had but 2 years house arrest. The charges you got ain't nothing. Go on back and get it over with, man, and live your life. Hollywood was killed the month after I was supposed to be released had I had good behavior. He came to me in my dream. He was like, don't go around trying to investigate who killed me and trying to retaliate and get no get back. It's a money waiting on you. Watch what I tell you. Got out, started doing the same dumbass shit. My cousin put me out. I would live with a childhood friend. His mama put me out. I had nowhere to go. I was living in a crack. Somebody that was smoking crack. I paid them to go live with their girlfriend while I stayed in their house. So I stayed in their house. I cleaned it up, bought some nice rug, carpet, comforters, and all that.
What area this was in?
I was down south. I was in South Bend Heights. And I started selling crack out his house. Saved up about 15, 20 bands. I heard on the radio that Luke was looking for a new member of the Two Line Crew, the new Two Line Crew. And I remember hearing Verb on the radio with the You Gone Girl. And I was like, I like how that nigga rap, but I can't hardly understand him.
They were from up top, right?
Luke, no, Two Live Crew was from Chris Wan, God bless the dead, was from Cali. And Brother Juan Keith, God bless the dead,
He's from
was
New
from New
York.
York.
Yeah.
But the new Two Live Crew was Luke and Verb, who was out in Liberty City. Verb stayed over there in Central area. And I was like, I like Twisted, I like Mystical, but they rap fast, but I can understand them, but I can't really understand Verb. So I go to the Pac Jam, enter the contest. Ended up in the finals. Me and you remember Red Eyes? Me and Red Eyes. And that's when I realized that prison was a blessing and not a curse, because I had more songs than Red Eye. Because that nigga was going, me and that nigga was going at it for an hour. After a while, Luke was like, God damn, we got to pick a winner.
So, but you had already started preparing while you was in prison?
And when I was in prison, I started off writing letters for dudes who couldn't read, write, and spell, because we were juveniles.
Okay.
A lot of us went to prison like 6th, 7th, 8th grade.
All right.
I used to write letters to their loved ones, to their family, to their friends, and I write poems and all that. And they realized they made me realize that, and remember that I was smart. So from those poems I started writing lyrics and raps. So I used to always write raps to my favorite rap song. I could write a rap to it and rap it how I want to rap it.
All right.
And I ended up. The line that made me win the contest. So after me and Red Eyes rap in the final stuck out.
At the Pac Jam, they had the contest
the Pac Jam
every once a week.
8400 Northeast 2nd Ave.
But that was when they had young. But the Pac Jam was young too.
The Pac Jam was a teen disco.
Yeah.
After the contest lasted an hour, now the finals going over the hour. This me and him head up. And I had more material, and I remember ending it with the same line that I said on Scar. When I said, you probably got that thing, yang, yang, and if you do to the boy down south, go bang, bang.
They went crazy.
What I never did was freestyle. I improvised, I added a bar or two along the way, but I knew what I was going to say. I've written what I was going to say. Once I wrote it and learned it, I could say it how I want to say it, whenever I want to say it, and put it in front, back, and all that. That's the different gift that I had with music. For me to go and say, I'm going to do rap battle, I'm not going to do rap battle because I'm not rapping off the dome. And for two, you're not doing nothing to my mama, my sister, and my wife, that ain't no rap. Because I go to jail for fucking you up. You're not doing nothing. I'll grab your sister and do this to your mama and pull out the ooh-wop. You're not doing all that shit to me.
So you can't go on Wild 'N Out.
I go on Wild 'N Out. But Wild 'N Out is different because those are comedians, those are actors, and it's all fun and games and you laughing and joking. But when I watch these battle rap niggas is disrespectful. They're not gonna fuck your mama on Wild 'N Out.
So we got my boy Trick Daddy Dollars. That's how he got started. Me and Trick, we linked up when I was 17.
Yeah.
I'm 46.
No, you getting old, yeah.
But you got a 50th birthday party coming, man.
Yeah, but one thing about it, you got to live, brother. You got to live.
Hey, we made it.
You got to live. Yeah.
We made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Trick Daddy used to come to the game. I jumped in the car with Trick Daddy after the game. You remember I had that regular heartbeat hanging with Trick Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
That was scary.
It's just like when you say you go to prison, you learn something.
You learn.
I learned from that.
But not only that, though, nobody don't know you're not a drug user. You just started drinking. You started drinking in your early 40s. And they better know is this. This nigga went back to his hometown. The first thing you did, I commend you on there, I give you flowers and that. You went back to your hometown. You made the fun house. You gave the people in Immokalee something to look forward to. You brought over $1 billion worth of niggas to that fun house on a yearly, sometimes 2-3 times a year for activities. And that's one thing I commend you on. You looked out for your mama, your grandma, your auntie, everybody who was there for you. Your brothers, everybody, your brothers in some which I was in prison with, convicted fellas. Your brothers, like, you got one good brother, but the rest of your brothers are street niggas just like you. You hung around niggas from Liberty City. You hung around niggas from UM. You hung around niggas from New Orleans. You hung around niggas from Texas, all our friends. And you never did none of the shit we did. God been good to you, man.
Definitely, I promise.
God been good to you. And I'm not just saying this shit.
It be that outside influence, so you got to be strong-minded because that temptation be serious.
Yeah.
But that was a wake-up call. I'm coming out the game, UM have a good game, go with Trick, we go do what we do, and I had practice the next day. I end up in the hospital, irregular heartbeat. I don't know what we did in between,
Yeah.
But there was some good times, man. But the thing about this whole situation is like the growth. You're looking at two people that started at the same time. Our climb was around the same time.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody had as much fun as us.
You're part of my
that era.
history. We did a video in the Orange Bowl weeks
Shut
before
up.
they
Shut up.
tore it down, bruh.
Yep. Remember, shut up.
We did it, and then you did it. Take it to the house video at the West. We
Hey.
let you slam and win the game winning
Hey.
alley hoop for the game.
That was when I used to dunk, man.
You can't dunk no more.
I don't do nothing hard no more, man. It's too hard doing things
I don't
hard.
blame you. I went to the grocery store. I told my guys, like, go get these bags. I'm not talking them shit. Go get these bags. Nigga, I pay for everything.
You got to, man. It's a point in time when, man, all that hard work is supposed to be shifted to somebody else, man. That's why you gotta do good.
But
financially.
you was a good father to your kids too.
Nah, I appreciate it. It's still going.
Quick, a young lady with college degrees and study
That's
getting
my
more
lawyer.
degrees.
That's my lawyer. You remember when Queek coming in?
Yeah.
It was early.
You ain't want to buy Queen no car. I'm like, man, you got to get a Queen. You was like, nah, what she need a car for?
Yeah, you got
Then
it.
you bought Queen her first Benz, then you went to police in the Benz.
Man, you got to, man, because you give them too much too early,
Yeah.
and then it just go left. Like
They appreciate you. They love you.
Like we got a great relationship. Everybody got grind. Like my daughter grind. All the kids grind. Everything headed in the right direction.
That's good. That's a blessing. My son and daughter college graduates.
Yeah, and that's one thing that a lot of people don't really understand is they look at us. They always look at us. They're like, oh yeah, y'all thugged out or y'all be hanging in the wrong crew.
Right.
But deep down inside, they don't see the person. And I see you at FAMU graduation,
Right.
up there representing for your son.
No, when I seen you getting inducted
to the HOL.
and then when the line that gave me chill bumps and crap, when you say I went from gold tee to the gold jacket, I was wondering, some of these people probably in their grave, how many people ain't believe? How many people saw you hanging with us? How many people know that you went to UM that they considered as a thug university at the time?
It wasn't supposed to happen.
You came from little small town Mark Lee where they chase and run behind rabbits and throw watermelons, nigga. I wonder how them people feel about that now.
We here now, but that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? You always got to be the example, and then anytime you get a chance to get around, all I need to do is see it.
Right.
That was my whole thing. Like, if I can see it, once you see it, you know that it's possible. And then once you say, okay, look, I'm gonna do everything it takes. And that was always my drive, because they used to always think that I was gonna go left because they see my off season was with y'all.
Right.
Every off season. But I had that cup. What was in my cup?
Cranberry and pie that was drinking all the damn chasing. I'm like, man, this man drinking all the chase. He over there. We barely can stand up. He going to class in the morning.
I'm telling you,
He
man.
going to practice tomorrow. But I remember this. I remember we was going to when you had the first event at the Fun House of Mark Lee. All that's left from here. Just UM alumni alone, added with
Fred T.
from the
Samari.
Gator. We was in a caravan of cars coming from Miami driving to Mark Lee. And y'all might think I'm bullshitting. The cheapest car on the road was $150,000.
Yeah. And that was 20
And I'm
years
talking
ago.
about 25 to 30 cars back to back. When the state troopers saw us, they thought we were some drug dealers going to meet with the cartel. Remember, they pulled us over.
Yeah.
They gave Doorknob a ticket.
Yeah. And they were like, man, we ain't coming to Markley no more, man. They pull us every
They
time.
pulled us over. They stopped, and they pulled us over the second year.
Yeah.
They put us over. What scared the police is that everybody stopped.
Yeah. There was a whole line of y'all.
A whole
coming
line of
in.
exotic cars. And know what that made me realize? We still niggas.
Hey, what the song you say? Still a nigga.
And that made me realize then, I say, and if you don't remember, but I did that song America that year. And I thought about all that at that time. We as black people got to stop making excuses for being black. If you're going to be black and be proud, then you got to know what come with it.
Yeah.
White people ain't always racist.
Nah.
The white people that are racist, white people are the people that was born to be racist, that was taught racism through their kids. Miami, we barely got white people. We
It's a
got
big
Spanish and
melting
nothing.
pot.
They listen to the bullshit politics and saying, oh, they giving away the black jobs. All the jobs are black jobs. Black people have to do better jobs. They have to work for better jobs, apply better skill set, and they have to go to fucking work. I'm tired of my black people saying, I don't want to go to work today. You every day you wake up don't want to go to work. You don't want to go to work.
But the PPP loan gonna be more than the go to work, man.
See,
Why would
so-
you go to work?
But
if
that same, and it wasn't the PPP loan is sending niggas to prison. Niggas is going to prison, and at that time, PPP loan was when gold went up, the bottles
Everything
went up,
we like.
everything we like went up because they know them niggas had all that money. Then they was playing unemployment. They was giving them more money not to work. They was giving them double and triple what they would have made on their job for unemployment.
So why go to work?
That's the whole purpose. They want you not to go to work so they can cripple you.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if you're taking a person that don't want to go to work anyway, and they got an
Right.
opportunity not to go to work,
I have no problem with that. My problem is this. What are you doing with the fucking money? How long you think this gonna last? How come, where's all the Cuban links, EJ?
come
Well, all
to
the
the
kilo, what the Cuban
bring it
links?
to the club, man. We got you. We'll hold it down for the community.
But they didn't want it. They would have sold it to me. They could have pawned it to me. They take it to the pawn shop and said, shh, don't tell nobody. But give me $10,000 for this chain I paid $40 for. Give me $5,000 for this watch I paid $12 for. They could have came to me. I would have gave them the same money.
But then you'll be in their business.
See, that's the problem. But they put their own business on social media because you've been posing since 2019. You've been on social media, laying the money across your arm. That's the new one there. Laying the money across your arm. They got a new one in the club, and I know you got it over here in the one. When you buy the bottles or two, you get the sign.
Oh, yeah,
and
the
the
sign, you
DJ
gotta
play
get the
ball
sign.
alert, all that shit called. They doing all that. They show their kids on the first day of school. I see your kids at least once a week on your page. They show their kids the first day of school. First day of school. Tell them to show their kid progress report and their report card, all them L's and all them absences. That's why I don't make excuses for black people. That's why I give flowers to people like you. I am proud to say that I'm your friend / brother from another mother. I am so proud of people like you that did the right thing.
But we need, and I take pride in being an example. Sometimes we just need an example. We need more examples. So hopefully it influences somebody else to take the initiative or say, man, I'm going to go and do it this way. Because right now, like you said earlier, the kids are leading the kids. And so they don't really have no direction. So
Like we got our ass beat. I never beat not one of my kids.
but that's that's interesting because I know like a lot of time in our community we always say, okay, like we got our ass beat, we got whooping, but we still got a lot of us that still went left.
Yeah.
So was the whoopings really worth it?
It depends on what kind of parent. See, a fucked up parent can't whoop you. A parent that you know was hard working, a parent that you know was telling you the truth, they could whoop your ass. Now, that's probably 1 out of 10 kids. You could beat the shit out of them. They still gonna do what they want to do. We can't save all that.
And that really, because a lot of time we get a little older, we say, man, back in the day, you couldn't have did this.
Right.
But we still, if you
still
look at
did
the
it
track
if we wanted to,
record,
yeah.
it still didn't end up good. So
They were just fucked up people. But
Yeah.
the difference is now is that we hard on fucked up people now. So as to the new generation, anybody that's under the age of 21 that's watching, anybody that's 21 or older with kids, just know this. You lead by example. You don't raise your kids till they 18 or 21. You don't raise them till they finish school or graduate college. You raise them till they're able to go out on their own and take care of themselves. The better of a parent you are, if you got a fucked up baby daddy, you a fucked up baby mama having daddy picking ass bitch. You got to not only be careful who you have kids with, but who you have kids from. The kids are our future. Like, I'm sure your kids, I know for a fact your kid was built structurally.
yeah, it had to.
I don't give a fuck if now one of them make it professionally. I'm sure they got enough structure that they could come work for you at one of your businesses and still know your daddy will fire your ass because he knows he not sympathizing with you because he gave you everything you needed.
I would love
and
my
then
kids to
and
work.
most of the things you wanted and so you seen and did some things you don't believe to this day.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. That 1%, we can't save them. So what I did, and God forgive me, I stopped inviting them.
Stop inviting the kids.
The kids, the family members, the friends, the co-workers, the brothers, the neighbors, the crackheads, the thieves, the rogue, the ones that's roguish, the promiscuous dude, he can't be around my woman. The cousin that get drunk at the family function, she's not invited. The one with the sticky fingers, he not allowed in my house, in my room. If you go to the bathroom,
everybody got somebody with a sticky fingers.
The one that smoke crack, he better look decent and get him a haircut and shit, but he can't come. I'm not making up excuses for him no more. I'm too old for that shit. I'm tired, EJ. I told them on my back all my life. They're not invited no more. They need to go because God will take away your blessings if you use them on the wrong people. They need to go with the people who don't use all their blessings up. Go over there and have a fucked up time with them. Leave me and the rest of my family and friends that decent. Leave us about this shit.
Yeah, you gotta leave some people behind. But Trick Daddy leaving everybody. Ain't nobody gonna be with Trick Daddy.
No, they can't go.
Nobody gonna be with Trick Daddy.
Be like Floyd over there in Dubai when his homeboy did some shit and he got stuck over there.
He was over there a while.
Yeah. Worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And a nigga who you with did some shit. And now you stuck over there.
But he back, so.
Better be. And a lot of y'all want to travel to all these foreign countries if you want to. Dubai don't want you. You ain't got to go to Dubai to take a picture with a camel. I'm telling you right now, there's camels all over other places in the world. They don't want you. They say you can't talk loud, get drunk, curse, get mad, smoke drugs. That's not a place for me. I'm never going to Dubai.
You can't do, say you can't do
You
what
can't talk loud, have a verbal disagreement in public, get drunk, use drugs, and a lot of other things, or you're going to jail.
So why everybody go over there?
Because they're trying to be a part of some shit what they call the culture. The culture is fake it till you make it pretend. The culture is try to go viral. The culture is tell everybody where you're going. See, in our era, you leave your house and you take a selfie. I'm on my way to Chicago. When you get to the airport of Chicago, just landing in Chicago. And they looking in the background, guess what they know? You ain't home. They breaking in your motherfucking house. See, everybody now is setting themselves up for failure. Everybody that's getting caught up with the internet is putting themselves on the internet. And that's what they have to stop doing. They have to stop telling everything. You know what, this is what I want you to do for Christmas. I know you ain't gonna spend much on the Christmas gift anyway.
You know, we grew up not celebrating Christmas, so Christmas don't really matter to me.
Right. So this is what I want. This is what I want you to do for Christmas. This is what I want you to do for Christmas. I want you to get your old phones because I know you got one thing about it. You got everything you ever bought. Go in their room and get them old phones.
They probably don't work.
Get them old pictures. Get one of your assistants to take them pictures and scan them. Print them pictures out for how many kids you got. Get them 2 or 3 photo albums apiece from when they was babies and all that. Put it in the. That's what going out the country is about. That's what our conversation about. Yeah. Memories. Memories is conversation you have at family functions, at cookouts, at Trump parties, at anniversary parties. You remember shit. You take it back. That's what those are for. They're not for Instagram. They're not for Facebook. They're not for cloud. They're for your memories. Get all your kids and print their pictures out of them as babies and their brothers, them holding their brothers and sisters and this and that, and give them a photo album for Christmas. I guarantee that's the most valuable thing you ever give them.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm always.
When the last time somebody put out a photo album for you?
No, it's been a while. I always kept, God bless the dead, Michael Do. He used to always take pictures. Yeah. So I always, that's one thing, I started taking pictures all the time. So my kids always got
watch they grow.
Yeah.
Watch they come on when their hair was nappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta remind them, look, this was you, snagging to when your teeth came out here. That's what memory is about. That's what life is about. Life is about growth, memories, and happiness.
Hey, you remember we went to Cancun?
One of the most wonderful times we ever had in our life.
So we went to Cancun, you had to meet a person at a spot and tell them I'm gonna be here this time.
Yes.
No cell phone.
No cell phone. Or you had to know their name.
Yep.
And the last 4 codes in their room. Remember me and you was in the room in Cancun? And
nah, we can't tell
so you don't want to talk about
that. Nah. We had fun. We had fun. We keep that over there. Hey,
yeah, that was the rules. That was the rules. That's to the rules. What goes on in Cancun?
We had some fun. Like, we can't. We're gonna tell that story
We promoted the city of Miami in Cancun.
we had fun.
Remember,
Everybody came.
if you don't remember this though, well, we stopped going to Cancun. Remember, they started kidnapping people, and the pirates started demanding ransoms and all that.
Yeah.
So everybody that was going to Cancun around Memorial Weekend, they transferred to Miami. So that's how Memorial Weekend in Miami.
That's
became.
how it shifted.
So y'all owe us for that.
Yeah,
y'all owe our generation for that.
We had,
and I was young and fine then for all those like, how you would have did it, bitch? Act like I'm young now. Do it to me now.
With Trick Daddy back in the day, you had to have your tennis shoes on, be ready to fight.
Yeah.
Trick Daddy, he almost got into something in Cancun with a bunch of people from New York. We was outnumbered. Trick Daddy, but we always stuck together. We always had fun.
Yeah, they know it was gonna be rough.
It definitely was gonna be rough.
Yeah,
but it was a group of us, and so on the Create Life podcast, we like to talk about financial freedom, the give game. I always like to talk to people that has been there, done that. Like we all walk this journey from a financial aspect. I saw on some other stuff. You was giving some nuggets after nuggets about the finances. We got all our younger people that's coming into this world that we done been there, done that. So what's some advice you would give one of those guys?
First advice: use your credit card or your debit card to pay for all your expenses. Second of all, pay your taxes. Don't go to none of these big tax firms with these big names. Go to somebody that's gonna do your taxes right. That's gonna write off everything you can fucking write off. File as self-employed. Therefore, everything you do is a part of your life, and your life is a part of your business on how you get money. Don't play with the IRS. Don't play with them. Don't prolong them. Don't play no games with them. If you file and they say, well, we got this, say, okay, well, I'll pay this. Don't become a Wesley Snipes, play games that you leave this country and come back. They will get your ass. Don't nobody police the IRS. When I made my first $1 million, I called everybody that slip and slide. 27 of us. I gave everybody a portion of the $1 million check, not knowing that only a little over half of it was mine. Last week, I paid my last check on bankruptcy for that same fucking money from 99.
I gotta congratulate you though, cause that right there, hey.
There's several levels of bankruptcy.
Storm, boy, that's serious.
Listen, I got the picture of my last bankruptcy check. A lot of people could pay bankruptcy in different ways, but if you want to keep your house and secure your credit and all your property and all your cars and all your jewels, you got to pay a different bankruptcy tab. And you got to be on time with it. I paid my last bankruptcy payment last week. That's my last payment.
Trick Daddy, that's a big number too, boy.
Yeah. Hold on.
You've been grinding.
Yeah, it's rough. It's hard, but it's fair, Jack.
So now it's time to splurge a little bit. We got some.
Oh yeah, it's time to travel too. Whenever you want to go to one of these countries besides Dubai, I just gave them that's my last check. The date is up there and the amount right there.
It went out, but I saw it.
That's my last check. I just paid for
a big number. It was a big number. Wasn't no little number either.
That's my last check, and I've been paying this bankruptcy for 11 years. Every week.
That number. That's a big number.
Every week. Every month. Now listen to this. The amount you owe the IRS, it get taxed, fined, and penalized by a percentage every 24 hours, the total amount.
Damn. You might well do everything.
I paid 50 times the amount I owed them.
Yeah, I see it. That's a large number right there you've been paying. But yeah, that's my boy Trick Daddy Dollars with the financial IQ, because one thing about it, been there, done that. But in order to be able to pay them type of numbers, you got to be doing something.
You got to do something. And when I started dealing with lupus, with my skin, my face, my hair, I shied away from the cameras, shied away from TV, shied away from the public performance and all. I had a bad dream one night that I got pushed off a cruise ship. You know I can't swim. And I was out there drowning and I never drowned. And I woke up out that dream. And I said, you know what? One thing I won't remember for having a wonderful time fuck this. I'm gonna be discouraged about something I can't control.
Right.
I started back taking pictures, started back doing music, started back doing features, shows, opened the restaurant, wrote the book, started the cooking show. All y'all hoes that's looking for a sugar daddy, bitch, I'm back. If you looking for a sugar daddy, I'm back, Jack.
Trick Daddy Dollars is back. Hey man, I see that restaurant. That restaurant doing is very successful. Look like, and also I see you got the seasoning. Like first of all, like where you learn to cook from? We got Doug Holiday.
My mom got 11 kids. We grew up in the project. I remember I grew up in there. I'm a 70s baby, 74 to be exact. I'm not ashamed. Everybody gonna do the math now that my 50th coming up. I was born in late September 1974. I grew up with a mama that say, lock my door, close, don't open it for nobody. We ain't have no nanny and no babysitter.
Right.
So we 3, 4, 5 years old, we're in the house by ourselves. Started with grilled cheese sandwich. Started with Spam. Remember, when I went to my grandma's house in the summer, I picked beans, snap peas, okra, tomatoes, squash. That was down south in Homestead in Florida City. I picked beans, put them in the hamper, took them to the truck. They dumped it and threw the corn in there. This is what I did. This is how I got my school clothes. Back then, $5 could feed a family of 7. You go get you $3 worth of chicken wing, a bag of rice, and a can of corn, and the whole family eat. I learned I used to measure the rice with the finger. When the water come up to your knuckle, that's enough rice in the pan.
I don't know how to cook, man, but now I know that.
I learned that the fresh grease, you turn your grease on medium low and wait till the grease is hot enough. You use the water trick. You wet your water and drop it in there. If it's sizzled, it's hot enough to fry your chicken. You wash the chicken, make sure it's fried at a good level. I learned that you wash your green and your cabbage. You have to wash them because they grow in the dirty areas where a lot of bugs, worms, and they spray pesticides a lot. I learned how to cook from there. Between me and my business partner, Tasha, I don't think it's nothing we can't cook. No, I never cooked lasagna or shepherd's pie. I don't know what year that shepherd's pie shit came out, but I don't know what that is. That's like the tilapia fish. That's some new shit to me.
That was probably good.
I never heard of it. I never ate it.
No, but man, I don't know how to cook at all, man. But I'm definitely like every time I go to the restaurant, you always send me Trick Daddy send you big plates. He don't see you like it's like he just be like trying to promote his food when he send it to your house. I can call Trick be like, okay, I'm gonna send everything, so I get all these big orders coming to the house.
Yeah, man, like I say, bro, you family always. I can come to Orlando. I can tell you, I don't want to go to the club. I want to go to the spot. And you gonna make sure somebody come there, open the spot
every time,
and we can hang out with my own private club with all our friends, and I always show the love. I love your family like they're my family. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's what's up, man. But yeah, we got my boy Trick Daddy Dollars on here. First, last thing, man, before we go, both of us went in there. I'm from gold teeth to gold jack. Everybody look at it. I had Trick Daddy on the Trick Daddy got to go. I know where I took my gold out.
Right.
What make you take your gold out?
Let me see. I take my gold. One of my teeth fell out. One of my teeth fell out. And then I went to go. I went to go get it. I got a teeth implanted and got a gold put on it. And back then, golds was $65. That bitch went from 65 to 665.
660. I paid one. I paid
125,
125.
No,
right on
right.
27. I went on 27.
Not no at 27 Saturday night.
Somewhere over there.
Not
no
more.
Like 15, 16.
Not no more. Them bitches.
$600.
The fangs is it gonna cost you $700-800 per gold teeth.
But it was 20-some years ago, so
yeah.
Like,
for me, it was 30.
Yeah. So, but what make you check them out? Just overall.
It's bad enough I like young women. I don't want no old women.
What's too old? We 50 years old right now.
What's too old? 33.
33. So anybody 32 and under, man, don't step in.
You could be 40 and relax and how to have fun. I don't need you all professional. I don't need you in your bag. I don't need you talking about your 800 credit score and always on your phone doing business. I don't need you single, black, and independent because that's lonely, horny, and broke. I need you to know that you're a 40-year-old, I'm a 50-year-old, and I like them younger than you, and I need you to keep it sexy, keep it cute, and let's enjoy life. I don't need you to be taking everything serious, telling me where I can't go, where I don't need to go, who I don't need to hang with, because I've already experienced that. I've already lived my life, and I've had a wonderful time doing it. 33 is my cutoff, but you could be 40, you could be 40, 43.
43?
If you're able to understand me. If you're able to know
How
that.
many kids they can have?
They got as many kids they want to. As long as their kids respect me, respect them, and respect themselves.
Stepdaddy, trick daddy.
Yeah, I'm the number one stepdaddy. I got shirts that said father-in-law, uncle-in-law, girlfriend-in-law, boyfriend-in-law. I got shirts that said husband-in-law.
Where can people get that from?
I was talking to Joy the other day. I was like, time's hard out here. If you want to come on, you can always come on. We ain't even got to sleep in the same room because, that's still my wife. I'm a real nigga. I know where I come from. I know she didn't marry me. I didn't marry her. We married each other. So
right.
I was like, you can come on. If she wasn't come on, there's a lot of things that she could do for me and us to get money together. Like, for instance, they want to buy my aprons from the cooking show. Bitch, I got my pot. I got a pot collection that I'm bringing out. She can control all that. Find somebody to promote it. We got the manufacturer. We got all that. Open up websites and all that. They can get the shirts. The seasoning we sell online already at Sundays.com. We got the Sunday seasoning. It goes on everything but your girl. You put it on the girl, she's going to have the worst yeast infection, urinary tract infection she ever had in her fucking life. Eat her raw. Don't put anything else. You can put that Sunday seasoning on. And she can help me with all those things.
Joy, come on home, Joy.
I told her, just come on home. You just come home, save your money.
Where's Joy 305?
Yeah, Joy Young 305.
Joy Young 305. Oh, she still got the young. So
yeah, she not gonna use it. She better not lose it. You use the young, you lose everything.
Joy Young 305. Come on back home, man. You got the west wing of the house.
Yeah, you can have your own side. Just tell me where you want to be at. I'll stay on my side.
Yeah. We got my boy Trick Daddy Dog. So lately, well, everybody understand in the industry, they've been talking about the situation that's happened with Diddy. And Trick Daddy Dollars, Miami, Florida.
Never been invited. I ain't going to no Diddy party. Damn well they don't let my kind of Diddy party because for one, I'm not leaving my phone. Second of all, I am not interested in going to a party where it's 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil, and it's over 50 niggas got their dicks out. That's the sausage party. I ain't never been attracted by a sausage party.
It's the Creative Life Podcast, man.
It's gonna be a lot of people in trouble.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people in trouble. Y'all lay around for it and watch. This here shit gonna be ugly.
I stay out of all that because that's not my field, man. Creative Life. Motivate, inspire, uplift. We got Trick Daddy Dollar, gave some good game, and he just shed a little light.
No Diddy though. No Diddy though.
Hey man, I appreciate you, man.
Anytime.
My boy Trick Daddy Dollar, this won't be his first time on here, man. We got 20 plus years in. My dog turning 5-0. He the first one out the crew going 5-0.
And you do me a favor. Could you do me one favor? And I don't ask you for much.
What do you need?
When the U go undefeated, could you bring me back with a couple of the coaches, not even the players, a couple of the coaches.
Man, let's do that. That's easy.
The weakest thing I see happening to us this year, we haven't established our run game. But we got some dogs at running back.
We deep.
We got some dogs at running back, but I want to see them to run the ball too.
We deep.
I want to see Cam win the Heisman and a couple more 300-plus yard passing games. He should go ahead and lock that down. But I want to see them boys run that ball.
No, we are pretty deep at the running back position. That right, the running back position is gonna kick in down the road when we need that tough yard.
Yeah.
We got 3 dudes, damn near 4 dudes that can do something. So University of Miami, me, you, we're going back to the game. I wish Florida State was playing a little bit better, man.
Yeah, because I can't wait to beat their ass. We're going to beat the dog shit out you. And we're not sympathizing with you. I don't give a damn if you're 0-8 when we get there. We going to beat the dog shit out you. I promise you that.
Trick Daddy Dollars, EJ, and a bunch of Hurricanes going to be on the sideline for a little bit at the University of Miami with Florida State. October 26th, You already know what's going
That's
down.
I said. You got a little over a month to get your shit together, Florida State. And the way it's looking, you ain't gonna be ready.
You know, they had some rumors going out that Deion Sanders going to Florida State.
That'd be the stupidest move Deion made in his life.
Leave Florida State where they at.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. We're going to come to Tallahassee, go to the moon, have a good time. It's going back to, remember back in the day we used to go
Back
to
in the
Tallahassee.
day, that's what we doing.
It all turned to a down south party. But I got my boy Trick Daddy Dollars, Creative Life. Until next time, we'll see you.
Jeez.